was working super hard on a makeup tutorial show. She was teaching smoky eyes to folks out there who really wanted to know when some freaky deaky science stuff, only understood by nerds, zapped her into old radio shows, the kind you might never have heard. Now she should probably be trying to get out, but Madison, she's having fun, living an old-time radio life. Our explanation is done.
Madison is on the air.
The Adventures of the Saint, the Robin Hood of modern crime, starring Hollywood's brilliant and talented actor Vincent Price as the Saint.
No. Vincent Price is way dead, obviously. But he is the most famous actor to play the Saint on radio. So, the Saint's a guy who helps anyone in need for free, or gives the money away to charity. I guess he's called the Robin Hood of modern crime because in some versions he's like a thief with honor? I don't know. Whatever the reason, it totes worked out for me. Wait till you hear what happened.
I'm not home. It's the middle of the night and I'm asleep. I'm in Schenectady, sitting up with a sick aunt.
Hey.
Hey?
Are you that Saint guy?
I'm Simon Templar, yes. Would you like to come in? At 1 a.m., this hallway lighting brings out the bags under my eyes.
It really does. You could be in horror movies.
Incredible idea. I'll call Hollywood. Please come in.
Dude, I need your help, like, majorly.
And why is that?
Because I'm dead.
You're what?
Dead.
Now who should be in the horror pictures?
Saint?
Simon.
Whatever. Look, normally I find out people are dead on social media, and if it's a hoax, you can fact check it on Google, right?
My dear, you're not only dead, but you're speaking in tongues.
Okay, well, the point is, I saw this in a newspaper, and without the internet, I'm totally lost what to do about it.
Might I venture to peruse this newspaper?
Yeah, it's right there towards the bottom.
Ah, the obituaries. Let's see. Says here that the body of Madison Standish is at the Restwell Chapel, burial at noon tomorrow.
Why would a newspaper say I'm dead?
I wouldn't take it personally.
I've been really unclear about the rules in these old-timey radio shows.
Old-timey?
Maybe I am dead. I mean, what if it's true? That might explain how I got here in the first place. Like, here isn't actually here. Maybe these old-timey shows are like the blip of consciousness just before my brain dies.
Madison, come here a moment.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Maybe this newspaper is trying to tell my dying brain to let go so I can be released and finally find peace and... Ouch! You freaking pinched me!
Yes, I did, and I've never heard a corpse say ouch before. Therefore, you're not dead.
That's it? That proves I'm not dead?
Well, there is one more step we can take to prove it. We should go on a visit.
What do you mean, a visit?
To your corpse.
Wait! I thought if you time travel and see yourself, you, like, break the time continuum or something.
I won't tell H.G. Wells if you won't.
Who's that? Was he in Back to the Future? Or am I thinking of Hot Tub Time Machine?
Taxi! Taxi!
What are you doing?
I'm hailing a cab.
Day or night, rain or shine,
Never mind, Louie.
And you know the driver? How did you do that without an Uber or Lyft app? Are you sure this show is The Saint? Because it's feeling really Twilight Zone-y.
Louis should perhaps be explained. He's a cab driver I try to avoid. I rarely succeed.
Well, a very good evening to you both. If I wasn't so accustomed to having a roof over my head, I'd tell you to keep your fans.
Louis, be nice. Miss Standish has been through a very difficult evening.
I'm dead.
Yeah, as am I, from hours upon hours inside this here cab. So, where at this time of night are you two going?
The Restwell Chapel.
A funeral parlor?
I'm merely taking her home.
She lives in a funeral parlor.
I'm dead in a funeral parlor.
Who's dead?
Miss Standish.
Huh?
Me!
Perhaps I shall continue our journey in dumbfounded silence.
It would be a change of pace.
It's just so weird because I don't feel dead, you know? But then, what does dead feel like? I always thought it would be more floaty. Like in movies, how the ghosts are always floating and all ethereal and stuff. I don't feel ethereal.
Mr. Templar, did you?
I already did.
And?
She said, ouch.
Personally, I would have liked to have found out for myself.
All right, you two just keep your hands to yourself. If I wanted strange guys pinching me, I'd go back to being a Disney princess.
The Restwell Chapel, at your service.
Louis.
I know. Wait. Just don't be coming back with any more dead people.
I make no such promises. Come along, Madison.
I don't think I can go in there. I'm not good around dead things. One year, I tried to make a Thanksgiving turkey, but when I pulled the bag of guts out...
The giblets?
Oh, God, it was so ratchet. I puked right in the bird. My brother thought it was the best stuffing he'd ever had.
Well, we'll see about keeping a mop bucket nearby. One nice thing about funeral parlors, they're always open.
So is Del Taco. Should we have just grabbed a couple burritos on the way over?
I beg your pardon?
I said,
After you, Madison.
This is an hour that comes to all.
I think I'll just hit snooze and sleep another hour.
I was referring to your bereavement. Whom are you mourning?
We would like to look at Madison Standish.
No, we wouldn't. I've changed my mind. Let's go.
We all must process grief in our own way.
Denial. I'm good with denial.
Madison, doesn't this intrigue you in the least?
I was never one of those morbid goth girls, okay? I was a cheerleader. I wore pink. The only time I thought about death was when I forgot to water my cactus. They're supposed to be drought resistant, you know.
Madison.
Your name is Madison as well? Such an unusual name for a woman. Is it a family name? Were you related to the deceased?
Don't I look like her? Oh, God. Was it a car accident? Was I totally mangled and you can't make out the features of my face? I never drive drunk, I swear. I always take Uber.
Perhaps you could follow me?
Thank you.
You know, the last thing I remember before being zapped into these old-timey radio shows was working on my computer on my makeup blog. Was I electrocuted? Did my face melt off or something?
Here we are, and there she is.
It's not me!
There is a strong resemblance, but
I'm not dead! I'm really not dead! Here, pinch me.
I'd rather not.
Oh my God. I haven't been this relieved since the pregnancy test came back negative. Woo!
there is still a bit more to this puzzle. How did she get here?
Miss Standish? The police brought her.
I see. Who identified her?
Oh, that was hardly necessary. Her coat, over there in the corner.
Dude!
Wait a minute, Madison. What about her coat?
It had her name on the label.
So what? I can't buy alcohol without showing a photo ID, but you're going to declare me dead because my name was written on some dry cleaning?
The police made that determination. Now, I shall withdraw. You'll want to be alone with your grief.
I hope you didn't open any bank accounts under my name, because apparently all you need to do is show them my coat.
All right, Madison. Clearly mistakes were made.
This wasn't someone putting extra foam on my latte. I was declared dead.
So this is your coat?
Yeah, I picked it up on Candy Madison. She took me shopping. Oh, that girl's got taste.
Tell me, did it come with bullet holes?
Bullet holes?
2 holes right there in the front. The girl here, whoever she is, was murdered. Come on, we better get out.
All right, but I'm taking my coat.
I don't think...
It's mine. not hers. It belongs to me. Not my fault she was murdered in it. Ah, great. She got ketchup on it.
That's not ketchup.
Ew. Okay, she can keep it. So what was that girl doing with my coat?
Wearing it when she was shot, presumably.
The name Saint was given to you ironically, huh?
There's another question, perhaps a more important one. Why was she shot in the first place?
A lack of strong gun control legislation?
Back again?
Yeah, we're back again. Madison.
Oh, you're holding the door open for me. Sorry. In my day, people just let the doors slam in your face.
Not staying at the funeral parlor? Little lady lost her place?
I'm not dead!
Happy news.
Madison, where do you live?
I've been subletting an apartment at the Thornton Towers. Got tired of crashing on the couches of all those noir detectives I've been hanging with.
How lucky for me. Louis?
I heard. Thornton Towers.
So, Madison, do you have any enemies?
Do online people count?
I ask because the coat is a distinctive one.
I know! It's a very colorful plaid. I was between that coat and one with this faux fur collar until I realized you guys haven't invented faux fur yet. So that meant it was a real fur collar, and I almost had to throw red paint on myself right there in the dressing room.
Fake fur has been used in garments since the late 20s.
Oh, then I really need to apologize to that sales girl. Ooh, and probably pay for the damages.
My point is, the girl back at the funeral parlor was murdered while she was wearing it. The question comes to, was her wearing the coat when she was killed merely coincidence? Or was she killed because her murderer thought she was, well, you?
Me? I haven't had any death threats since the 4th grade. You'd think a teacher'd get fired for that, but... pfft.
The Thornton Towers.
Well, here we are. Louis,
I know. Don't wait. On account of you're sitting up with a dead friend.
I'm not dead. Wanna pinch me now?
good night, Louis.
Yeah, good night, folks.
I appreciate you coming home with me. Hey, and for once I don't have a boyfriend, so I don't have to sneak you in through the window.
How fortunate.
My apartment is down the hall. Saint,
Simon.
whatever. You actually think that girl was shot to death because someone mistook her for me?
It's possible.
Man, that really sucks.
Oh, you needn't feel badly about it. It's not your fault.
Oh, yeah, I know. Better her than me. But why would anyone...
Is this your door?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Of course, it's also possible that... Hey, did you leave your lights on when you left?
No. Unlike you people in the 40s, I actually believe in conserving energy and protecting the Earth.
How noble of you. However, there's a light on in the room ahead.
OMG! Captain Planet is gonna be so pissed at me!
You stay here in the hall. I'll go ahead and see about the light.
I'm part of the pollution, not the solution.
Just hold on a moment. I suspect there may be someone else who turned that light on.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Oh, she was beautiful, your wife.
My what?
Your wife? It is her in the picture on the desk there, no?
Well, that does seem to be a picture of Madison.
And your name she is?
My name is Simon.
Ah, it is a name that fills yourself with the soul, no?
No.
Oh, I knew tonight of all nights you would be lonely.
Believe me, I'm not lonely.
I am here. Oh, your wife, she must have been a wonderful woman.
She,
And now that she is, alas, gone, I am here.
Well, that funeral parlor certainly is full service. Look, who are you?
I am Olga.
Saint?
Simon.
Whatever. Hey, who the hell is she?
Olga.
Who is she?
Madison.
Waiting a moment, eh? I look on the picture. I look on the flash.
The what?
The flash, of which I might adding, your wife is perhaps carrying a little too much here and there. Especially there.
Did this French bitch just call me fat? Because we might be delivering another corpse to that funeral parlor.
All right, ladies, we shan't want any bloodshed on this lovely carpeting.
But I am seeing your wife. She is not dead?
No, I'm not dead, you little French macaron.
What?
I watched the Great British Bake Off.
Simon, you are disappointing me by having a living wife. Au revoir and goodbye.
Well, that was quite a performance.
That wasn't a performance. I was ready to beat her ass.
I meant Olga.
The accent was fake, wasn't it? I could totally tell. And what French woman is named Olga? French women are named things like Fifi or Baguette.
I think you mean Brigitte.
Whatever.
I can't speak to that, but everything else was camouflage.
For what?
Take a look at the room.
The room? OMG! It looks like the morning after I let that Portuguese soccer team stay at my parents' house.
I'll have to take your word for that.
Good thing I don't have a dog. Took weeks for his fur to grow back.
I believe Olga searched this room and, yeah, the bedroom as well.
She didn't steal any of my bras, did she? I cannot strap myself into those 1940s pointy bras. They're not natural, and they hurt my implants.
I don't know what she was looking for, but whatever it was, she didn't find it. Our entrance stopped her search.
Man, she trashed the place. This is going to put a dent in my security deposit.
I'll help you straighten up.
Shouldn't we, not touch things until the cops come?
They'll just chase off any more visitors you might have this evening, and where's the fun in that?
I'm having visitors?
There's a distinct possibility, and probably rougher ones than Olga.
Another good reason to call the cops?
Don't worry, I'll wait here the rest of the night.
Once, after an NSYNC concert, I waited all night hoping to meet JT, but I only met JC.
Well, we've met Olga, but I'd like to meet whomever broke in here before her.
Someone broke in here before Olga?
Of course. Your coat was stolen, wasn't it?
Yeah, but not from my apartment.
Not from your... Where was it stolen from?
I guess the dry cleaners? I'd taken it in to be dry cleaned after I spilled my lunch on it. Oh, damn it! That was ketchup on the coat.
The cleaners. What's the name of it?
The Carter's Cleaners. I remember because I thought it was owned by that super old dude from Habitat for Humanity.
Well, evidently your coat started out from there to wind up on a murdered girl's body. Therefore, come on.
What? Where are we going?
Believe it or not, I'm taking you to the cleaners.
Am I not supposed to believe you're taking me to the cleaners?
It's an expression. Just come along.
I don't understand. Are we going to the cleaners or not? Saint? Here's an expression for ya. Bite me.
Hey,
What? Oh, Louis, I thought I told you not to wait.
there is a parking limit on this here curb, maybe?
No, but
I waited.
we are only going down the block.
Oh, come on. Let him drive us. I hate walking so very much.
I like walking.
Then you can wear my heels.
Jeez, Mr. Templar, what do you get from walking?
Exercise.
No. Exercise is when you're in yoga pants and a sports bra. Everything else is unnecessary exertion.
What she said.
We are walking. Goodbye, Louis.
My feet hurt.
Would it help if I carried you?
It might.
Oh, well, look at that. We're already here. Hey, stop trying to climb on me. I said we're here.
Come on, carry me. You know I've been dead for half the evening.
Yes, and I've been very impressed by your miraculous recovery. The front door is shut, but there is a light inside. Let's try... it's locked.
How is the dry cleaners not 24 hours? Don't kids in the 40s borrow their mom's Vera Wang gown, go to a concert, get drunk, eat too many tacos, puke on the gown, and then need to get it dry cleaned before she wakes up in the morning? Here, let me try. Let us in! Let us in!
Well, why didn't I think of that?
Look, someone's coming.
What do you want?
Do you mind if we come in?
Look, it may have escaped your attention, but it happens to be after 3 o'clock in the morning. Why do you want to come in?
It's an emergency. We need to see a dry cleaner stat.
I shouldn't have to be bothered by drunks.
I'm not drunk. I'm not standing very well because I've been dead all evening.
Good night.
Wait a moment. I'm sorry, we haven't been properly introduced. My name is Templar, and you are...
Clemens, the manager. Now, good night.
Clemens? Good to meet you. This is Miss Standish.
Sup?
We've stopped by for her coat.
Coat?
It's a bright pink plaid with black, dark purple, some robin's egg blue, and thin stripes of gold lame.
As I may have mentioned before, we are not open for business.
Then what are you doing here?
I'm crazy about carbon tetrachloride fumes.
Ooh, you won't say that when you get diagnosed with cancer and liver failure. Go green while you can.
I'd still like the coat.
Oh, then please do stop by. In the morning!
So why were we asking him for my coat that we know is at the funeral parlor?
I wanted to find out if the cleaning store knew the plaid coat was gone.
Doesn't feel like mission accomplished.
No, but nevertheless, we've worried Mr. Clemens. Thank heaven Louis is handy. Hey, Louis! Louis!
You give up, huh?
Yeah. Into the cab, Madison.
Oh, are you sure you don't want to keep walking until my Gucci heels are nothing but Italian leather nubs?
Perhaps later, if time allows.
Name your destination, Mr. Templar.
A very long trip.
Ooh, really? Where are we going? Atlantic City? It's the 40s, so I haven't been banned from there yet.
Drive to the back of the cleaning store, Louis. That alley must lead there.
Okay.
The back of the cleaners? Ooh, a dream destination for George Jefferson.
Well, it is a good place to catch Mr. Clemens on his way out.
Yay, we're sure moving on up.
All this here is maybe none of my business, Mr. Templar, but you're not spending this PM in the way a PM should be spent.
Nonsense. Staking out the back alley of a cleaning store at 4 o'clock in the morning is all the rage these days.
Then maybe I'm old-fashioned.
Just focus on all of that old-fashioned money you're going to be making from our huge fair.
It does put my mind at ease.
I thought it might.
If fish don't fry in the kitchen, where do they fry? And you could totally burn beans on the grill. I don't think I've ever cooked anything on a grill that didn't burn. If humans were meant to cook over open flames, God wouldn't have invented the microwave.
A fascinating philosophical discussion, to be sure.
Give me a break, okay? This is a major snore fest. Some way to spend my second chance at life.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Thank you, Louis.
Second chance at life.
Well, I was declared dead, but now I'm not. So this should be some moment of clarity for me, right?
I supposed so.
A new lease on life. Wait, do we lease life? Because I had a bad experience leasing a car. They really expect you to return it with all 4 doors.
Ah, looks like we're going to have to continue examining your rebirth later. Mr. Clemens is shutting up the shop.
He's coming down the back alley.
We're far enough away from the alley for him not to notice.
Why do we care about this manager of a dry cleaners? Trust me, I know managers. They're the gallbladders of business. Every business has one, but they don't really do anything, and if they're gone, no one notices, and they're better off.
Well, his coming out of a back door confirms something or other.
You mean if he weren't hiding something, he wouldn't be using the back way?
Perhaps. Look, he's turning the corner. Louis.
I'm alert. Not for nothing was I a Boy Scout.
Hold it a minute. He's getting into that convertible.
That is a sweet ride. No way he could afford that on a manager's salary. Unless he still lives with his mom.
All right, Louis, let's follow him.
This is a waste of time. I know managers. They go on break, smoke some weed, and then sit in the front seat of their car having an orgy for one.
Look, Clemens is stopping.
Yeah, I better stop right here, huh?
Yes, good idea.
He's going into a nightclub. I'm telling ya, that's where he's gonna score his weed, and then he'll be wailing his instrument like Rick Allen playing a one-handed drum solo.
Whether you're right or not, it's still an interesting place for a store manager to finish his evening's work. Let's go, Madison.
Leave me know how the floor show is.
I'll be sure to.
Barker's Bandbox. I swear I've heard that name before.
I've heard of Barker. Nothing complimentary either. Well, in we go. Dark, crowded, and needs ventilation. And the floor show, emphasis on show,
Dude, it's an old-timey strip club.
cabaret. And you think you know the place?
No, I must have mixed it up with some other place.
Hey, Madison! Madison! Great to see you again.
Madison, don't be such a stranger.
Maybe I should leave you here to meet with your fan club.
Come to think of it, there was that brief period where I was in between Noir jobs.
Clemens is over there ducking out of the door near the piano. Let's follow him. I presume you know the way?
Madison, we still meeting up at your place later?
Maybe next week. Kind of busy right now.
I wouldn't mind.
Just follow the stupid dry cleaner.
We had a good thing going.
I've never been back here. It was off limits.
Yes, Mr. Barker, I know.
Dark.
Oh, you do
Yeah,
know?
hold on.
Well,
Listen.
That's something.
Now, wait a minute, Barker.
I've been waiting long enough. Where are the stones?
I told you the girl disappeared.
I know what you told me. That don't get me the stones. Now, suppose you tell me where they are.
I don't know where they are.
Stones? Jewel thieves?
Yeah, Barker's got quite a reputation as a crook of various kinds.
Having fun, fellas?
Jeez, you scared the crap out of me. Even at Hollywood Horror Nights, they never got me to jump like that. Woo! Huh. Listen to that heartbeat. Woo!
Well, my deepest apologies. Might I be able to help you two nosy people in some way?
Thank you for that kind gesture, but I don't believe we'll require anything.
Perhaps myself and this here rod could escort yous out.
OMG! Is that gun real? Let me see.
Hey, now cut that out!
Dude, look! I got his gun!
And I've got a fist. Let's see what happens. How gratifying. I hit him, and he fell down.
Jake?
Come on, time for our exit.
Jake?
Oh, mind if I run to the dressing room real quick? I think I left a pair of earrings in
Jake!
Unless you want your second lease on life to be all of 30 minutes, we need to leave now.
Yeah, good point. Maybe we shouldn't be back at my place with all of this going on?
Nonsense. We have to see if you've had any visitors while we were away.
Oh, God, you don't think Olga's back, do you?
Oh, Olga's back, but this time she's staying.
What do you mean? Ew.
She isn't beautiful anymore.
Nope, just dead.
I better phone the police.
Wait a sec, hang on. This all started with Madison Standish, a.k.a. me, being dead.
But it wasn't Madison Standish, a.k.a. you, who was dead. It was another girl.
In my coat. And now Olga's dead. In my apartment.
Still not Madison Standish.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'm fine then, and I'll just go to bed, she said sarcastically.
Let me call the police to remove this new addition to your living room, and then we'll figure out what to do next.
Man, this is like Rush Week all over again.
Come on, boys. Let's get out of here. Good night, Templar.
Good night, Lieutenant. Thanks for dropping over.
Aw, look what she oozed out on the rug. That's gonna leave a stain. Would it look weird to have the couch in the middle of the room?
You'd better go to bed. I'll stay on. It's almost morning anyway.
Like I could sleep. Want some breakfast?
Oh, I say. That's not a bad idea, if you feel up to it.
Don't get too excited. I'm just pouring cereal. My cooking skills range from bagged salads to ordering out.
I'm not picky.
Now hold it right there.
Jeez! You made me jump again! You're really good at this. You should be a character.
A what?
Character. Scare actor? Like in haunted houses, the Queen Mary and stuff? You'd rake it in at Halloween.
I prefer my current profession, which involves this gun and you shutting up. Because if you's got any ideas about yelling for help, remember this. Bullets get to you quicker than help.
That is a very good point you make there. Jake, was it?
Surely you're not forgetting me from your days at Barker's Bandbox.
That was a very dark time in my life. I really don't appreciate you bringing it up. It's kind of a trigger.
I'm the one who's got the trigger.
Ooh, you mean like literally? Touché.
Mr. Barker is anxious to see yous again. Now let's get out of here. Through the service door, like I come in.
I'm so calling the landlord about the quality of locks in this building.
Hey, Madison, I thought you were just pouring cereal. Do you need help with the milk carton? Madison? What's the matter? Are the Rice Krispies talking back to you? Madison?
Well, here she is, Mr. Barker.
Yeah, nice work, Jake. Good to see you again, baby.
You still owe me my last paycheck.
And you still owe me for the liquor tab you ran up.
Well, sounds like we're even, so I guess I'll be going.
Not so fast. Just what did you do with the Stones?
The Stones? I haven't seen Mick Jagger since the 2020 tour got postponed for COVID. And now I bet my sister's using my tickets! Oh, this blows! She still likes Rick Astley.
I'm talking about the chorus girl's delight and the old man's charm.
I don't know those songs.
The jewels. You're gonna tell us where they are, aren't you, baby?
First, stop calling me baby. Very condescending. Second, I know zero about this jewel stuff.
I wouldn't care to believe that.
Well, you might want to start believing it because I got nothing.
All right, I'll start not believing you. Jake?
Yeah?
I don't believe her. I don't think she's behaving right.
Oh, you don't, huh?
I don't.
Okay, Mr. Barker.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm gonna slap you around a little bit, and it's gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me.
Whoa! This just escalated to violence faster than a video game. I don't even remember putting in my quarters.
Hold it a minute, Jake. I'll get it. Yeah?
Barker, Simon Templar. You've got Madison Standish there, haven't you?
Madison? No, I don't know any Madison.
Is that the saint? He's calling for me. You see, I never finished his breakfast, so I should go.
Jake.
Take a seat, dollface.
Ooh, real leather. Very nice.
Listen, Barker, if you don't hurt Madison in any way, I'll get you the stones you're looking for. She doesn't know where they are.
Is that a fact? Where are the Stones?
The Carter's cleaner shop.
Look, don't hand me that. We've already been through the joint.
But you didn't know where to look.
It could be a deal. But your girlfriend will be under a gun all the time. The first funny move, she gets it.
What exactly constitutes a funny move? Are we talking clowning level here, or...?
Watch it, or I might extend the conditions to include you opening up your big mouth.
We have a deal, Barker?
We'll be seeing you. Okay, Jake, we're going visiting. We're gonna trade in the babe for the Stones.
You know, while I'm here, I left some earrings in the...
How's that?
Suddenly not important. Take me to the cleaners.
That's funny.
I do not get your old-timey humor.
Good morning. Oh, you were here last night.
That's right, Mr. Clemens. I was looking for a plaid coat.
Plaid?
Yes, maybe it would be here on this rack.
Oh, it wouldn't be there. You see, this rack is for dresses.
And this is for last night. Sorry to have upset you, Mr. Clemens, but company is coming and I've got to set the table for them.
Joint looks clean. No blue uniforms around. Here we go, baby. Hey, get off of me!
Can't you carry me? My feet hurt.
Just get inside.
Saint!
Simon.
Whatever.
You Templar?
Only on days that end in Y.
Cute. Jake, lock the door so we won't be interrupted.
Sure thing.
All right, where are the Stones? What's that?
Mr. Clemens. He fell down while he was pressing some suits or something.
It's the dry cleaning fumes, I'm telling you.
Get up, Clemens.
Huh? Oh. Hello, Mr. Barker.
Hello, rat.
You don't have to talk that way, Mr. Barker. I can't help if the stones were stolen from me. If the woman double-crossed me.
This babe here?
Yeah.
See? Typical manager pushing the blame off on somebody else.
Why don't you work her over, Mr. Barker? And her boyfriend. After all, they're the ones who killed Olga, aren't they? It was in their apartment.
Oh, that's it! I'm never using this dry cleaners again.
Never mind, Olga. I like the kid. I sent her out on a job and she got it. In business, you've got to cut your losses when you have to.
Okay, that's why I couldn't keep working for you. No employee appreciation.
I still want the stones, Templar. You say they're here?
They have to be.
Then find them.
I've looked. They are hidden cleverly.
You sound like a guy up a tree, mister. And in just a couple of seconds, I'm gonna cut that tree down.
Tree? Wait a minute. Suppose you wanted to hide a tree so you couldn't find it. Where would you hide it?
The pool house. That's where I always hid stuff so my parents couldn't find it.
You'd hide it in a forest, of course. Madison, go through that dress rack.
The dress rack?
Find a dress, any dress, that doesn't seem to belong.
Okay.
I don't get it, boss. Who wants to hide a tree?
Shut up, Jake.
I'm not sure what you're going for, but the Cleaners is in a pretty expensive neighborhood, and all of these dresses are super nice. Except this one. It's sort of cheap, covered with rhinestones. Kind of looks like a prom dress from Target.
Let me have it. Yes, of course, it doesn't belong here.
So why is it here?
Because it's a forest.
That looks like a rag to me, not a forest.
Then suppose you take another look at some of the rhinestones on it.
Let me have it.
Most of the things sewn on that dress are cheap rhinestones, but among them
are the genuine stones, the ones we've been looking for.
They really don't go with the fabric. I still wouldn't wear this.
Well, nice work, Clemens.
I didn't know anything about it. Somebody else must have done it to frame me. Wait a minute, Barker. Wait!
You sure told him.
A little blasé for seeing a guy get shot dead in front of you, isn't it?
Well, that's why I'm leaving. It occurred to me that Mr. Barker might not like witnesses to his murders.
Don't you move another muscle.
Oh, come on, just one more muscle. Madison, get behind me!
Hey, what are you...
These cleaning machines build up quite a lot of steam pressure. I kicked the outlet pipe off, and it's aimed at you. You better scram, Barker, unless you want to get hard-boiled.
Oh, it's getting too hot in here.
Come on!
Barker, are you leaving us?
They took off.
Yes, Madison, but they won't get far. The police shouldn't have much trouble picking them up with them all. Forgive me, but I can't resist it. With them all steamed up.
Are you the inventor of dad jokes? Simon.
Oh, sorry. You actually said Simon this time.
Yeah, pick a name. So, I gotta ask, what was this all about?
Well, you see, Clemens and Barker were partners in the jewelry business. Illegitimate.
That much I got.
They'd worked out a nice idea. They'd use very distinctive clothes left with the cleaning shop as disguises for themselves and their accomplices.
Disguises that couldn't be traced because they'd lead back to innocent people who had alibis and stuff.
And the last job they did involved the girl who wore your plaid coat while stealing the jewels.
Uh-huh.
Clemens, however, decided he wanted all the jewels to himself. So he killed the girl and hid the stones.
And what about Olga?
He had to kill Olga because she suspected something was wrong and came to this apartment because that's where the plaid coat came from.
How did you know Clemens killed her?
Back in the shop, he said Olga had been killed in this apartment. How did he know that?
Oh, duh, because he killed her.
Precisely, although it was quite a coincidence that you'd actually worked for Mr. Barker.
Aw, I was barely there long enough to even get to know anybody.
Hey, Madison! The gang's all here!
Well, looks like we have a ready-made party on our hands.
I can't help it if I'm popular. In the original radio show of The Saint, the announcer boasts that the character is known to millions from books, magazines, and motion pictures. This self-described Robin Hood of modern crime would also go on to a long-running British television series in the 60s starring Roger Moore, the 90s film with Val Kilmer, as well as a 2017 straight-to-Netflix movie. And that's just the highlights. The Saint is certainly a franchise that has touched audiences across multiple platforms for decades. With Simon Templar's wit and charm, there's no doubt he'll be around for many more to come. Hey, it's Madison. I wanted to thank you guys so much for listening. Before the announcer dude reads the credits, which you should totes listen to because this cast was amazing, did you know we have an email newsletter? You'll get the first look at upcoming episodes and a bunch of not found anywhere else Madison stuff. To sign up, go to our website, madisonontheair.com. I promise I won't spam you. Much. Bye!
Madison on the Air was written and produced by Chrissy Talon Sage, with music composition and audio engineering by Jeremy Sage. The role of Madison Standish was played by Chrissy Talon Sage. Simon Templar, the Saint, was played by Albert Garnica. Other actors in the cast were Paul Arbisi as Louis, Aaron Stahl as Clemens, David Pinion as Barker, Scott Berry as Jake, Patrick O'Reilly as the funeral director, Laura Christine Elliott as Olga, and Jonathan Winstead as the announcer.